I've done quite a few microphone kits, especially wireless ones, and this one's going to be no different. This is a wireless lavalier microphone system from a company called LENSGO, and it's the LWM308C 30 channel UHF professional omnidirectional wireless Lapel mic. You get one transmitter and one receiver, well hopefully anyway. Yeah, the thing I liked about this little baby is the style. I thought, yeah, it looks quite cool actually. It looks really nice. It's around about £130 or just under, and as always I'll stick a link in the video description in case you want to go and check it out. So nicely packaged, not sure what's going on there, but so it's LWM308C, like I said earlier, wireless microphone. What we are going to be doing in this video is obviously an unboxing and going to give her a good little test. So I'm looking forward to doing this one. Well, I look forward to doing all my videos actually. But yeah, I'm going to go and get a knife because I ain't got one, and let's get her open, shall we? I'm not going to go for, oh, it's an empty bag. Not sure what that's all about, but I'm assuming that's falling out of there. So I'm not going to go through all the instructions. Just going to have a quick look. Blah blah blah. Yep, I've had a quick look. Now, some of the other products by looking at that. Yep, get that out of the way. This will be the instruction manual as it says. I will be reading that, checking it out later. So these are the little babies. So you have a TX and an RX. So transmitter, receiver, basically. First impressions, yeah, look quite nice. Take that off. Right, so that is everything you get in the box. So transmitter, receiver, that looks like some sort of belt clip, I don't know. Oh, a little holder. Oh, a little holder for your thing, in case you want to put it in there. Weird. I'll have a look at that later, and you get two of them, so obviously one for each. I didn't know you'd get in that actually. And we have hot shoe or cold shoe, whatever you want to call them. We have a clip-on microphone. So basically that's your little clip. Basically that will clip on your jumper, shirt, or whatever you want it to go on. That's the plan. And there's the microphone. So that will go over there. I always use these. It helps. It's alright, doesn't it? And then that will go around there. That, hopefully, or even the other way around. It goes on your body. Like so, we will be testing it, and then you have a couple of different options, whether you're using a phone or a DSLR camera. You will have different connections depending on what you might need. So you have one that's got springy and one that's just straight. So I'll see how long that is in a minute. And then we have USB for charging, two of them. They won't be very long. I wouldn't have thought so anyway. They don't normally make them very long, do they? So we'll have a quick look. Yes, it's probably about 400 or 500 mil at a guess. I'm not going to measure it up this time. I know I normally do, but today I'm not going to do it. But I will measure this baby up because this looks like it's quite long. Yeah, maybe just the right length. But obviously that goes on your body, so you need to hide this cable somewhere if you want to look professional. Right, before we have a look around, I'm going to quickly charge these up, make sure they're ready for use, and then we're going to go through all the different connections. So like I said, as a USB, so USB for charging up, I'm going to do that straight away, make sure they're fully charged and ready for use. Right, so I've charged them all up, they're ready to go, but before we do that, there's a couple of little things I want to go through first, and that is these little jack connections. These here, if you're going to be using a mobile phone and you have a jack connection on your mobile phone, you will probably need to use this one, because this one has 3 rings around it and the others all have 2. So this one will get picked up by your mobile phone and your mobile phone will recognise it what it is. But if you use this one, it probably won't. It probably just think it's a headset or something like that. So you need to plug this into your mobile phone and you won't be able to use this one. So I wanted to point that out. The other thing is, there's nothing in the manual to show what these are and how to set them up. So I've done it. These just clip here. They go like that, so you can run something down there. But this is just to protect these. They go in like that, and that just slips through there like so. It gives you a bit of protection. Yeah. So nice little thing. Keeps it nice and tight, and you can run something down there like a string or something like that. Obviously that will go on your belt, or you can mount it onto your device, whatever device you're going to be using, by using a little screw connection. So I just wanted to point them little bits out for you. So get them out of the way, culture out of the way. Let's do this. So this is for your microphone. It's only got the one connection, so you can't listen to it from this end, the transmitter. But that will go in there. Make sure you push it in nice and tightly. And that is a nice tight fit, by the way. I like a nice tight fit, or ones that screw in. So yeah, so that's very good. I wanted to show you that first. So let's go through how it works. And you have an on-off button. So you hold that in for about 3 seconds. And it will light up. That's that one. And same on this one. So they're both alight, and they're both on the same megahertz, 563.2, or is that 5,632? I think that's a 563.2. Shows you the battery life, shows you your signal strength, and says A on the transmitter, and it has an A and a B, because you can get another one, so you could have 2 of these, so you have one for A and one for B. That's what that's for. If you want to adjust the volume of sending it out, the volume coming out in the transmitter, you hold in the plus button for 3 seconds, and volume is on 13 at the moment. It goes up to 15 and goes right down to 1, and all you have to do to adjust the volume is hold it in for 3 seconds like I just showed you, and then either press it up like so, that's a max, or if you want to adjust the volume down, it's hold the plus button in for 3 seconds and hold the minus button in, and it will go down, as you can see. We don't want to go that low. We want to go to about 12, 13, I think, somewhere like that. So we're going to test it now, but I wanted to make sure you understood the basics of these and how they worked. So if you change the megahertz on this, because they're paired together, it will automatically change the megahertz on that one. I'm going to quickly show you again. So if I adjust the megahertz, and that's just on the plus, as you can see, it's adjusting. Okay, easy enough. Right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to do a mic test, and the way we're going to do it is, obviously I'm going to plug this in. I'm going to swap over microphone kits. I'm going to be using these little babies, and any post editing that I do, I will do on the audio side exactly what I've done with the set I'm running at the moment. So in theory, the only difference might be a slight difference in volume levels, but post editing will be basically the same. So hopefully it will either be exactly the same sort of sound quality, or hopefully even better. So with that, I will get on with it. The sound you can hear right now is being transmitted from this, the transmitter, and received by the receiver, and that goes into my Zoom H6, which does 90% of all my audio recording that I do. So everything goes through that, and that does all the voice recording, or most of it anyway, like I said, 90%. So in case you need to know, I've set the volume on 4 on the transmitter, and the receiver I've set the volume control on 6 for that. In case you need to know, frequency, I looked practice with it earlier and I did get a bit of a static, so I changed the frequency just to try and clear that. There's a lot you can do, you know, you will have to play about with it. You will have to find the right frequency depending on where you are. I have a fridge and a freezer in this room, which I do know do interfere with things like this, and I have another one in now. But what we're going to do right now is I'm going to go into my kitchen, then into my hallway, then into my living room, just to see if you lose any sound quality or anything like that. I'm not going to go out and do a distance one because it's chucking it down, raining out there at the moment. I don't know when it's going to stop. So we're just going to do it indoors just to play it safe. And hopefully the sound quality that you hear from this will be as good as my other audio equipment that I use. So with that, I'm going to get on with it and hopefully it'll be good. So I'm now in my kitchen and heading towards my hallway, obviously. Or maybe not obvious. I'm now in my hallway and just about going to my living room. I'm in my living room and yeah, we have the Christmas decorations up. Hopefully people can see them, they look nice. I think it looks nice, especially my Christmas tree. So I'm now coming back. Like I said, hopefully you don't lose any sound, but you might get some sort of interference. I'm not sure because I haven't actually listened to it. And I am back. Hello, I'm back. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to have a listen to the quality of sound and I'm going to let you know what I think about it. So again, I will be back. Right, so I've had a listen to the sound and obviously you've had a listen to the sound, and yes, I did have a bit of interference when I went into my living room. You might not have heard it, but I heard it. There was a little bit of interference, but I was expecting that anyway because we're going through a big wall. So you're going to get a little bit of distortion now. Plus it's got to go past my fridge and freezer out there, and yeah, they're going to interfere with it. And maybe even my computer because it has Wi-Fi on it, so that might interfere with it slightly as well. But overall, I thought the sound quality was very good. I was very impressed with it. I like the design. I'm very pleased with it. It looks nice, looks very modern and funky, if you like, if that's the right word to use. Yeah, very good. Not sure if I'm going to leave it in the little sleeve thing. I probably won't because I like it like that. You can see a little red light, so you know when it's powered up. And you know, you can see the frequency in there, but you can't actually see the buttons on the side. But I know where roughly they are anyway. But yeah, very impressed. Quality of sound I thought is very good, as you can hear me right now. So it definitely gets my thumbs up, and hopefully this video will get your thumbs up. If it didn't, give me a thumbs down. And please subscribe. It doesn't cost you any money to subscribe, and it does help the channel to grow. So with that, thank you very much for watching.